How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. Here's to making it through the week and hopefully having a couple days, maybe, depending on what you do, to rest and relax. It's been nice and sunny and warm here for the most part in Salt Lake. Hi, Kate. How are you? Welcome. But today it's cloudy right now. It was nice this morning. And then it got windy and then cloudy. And then I think this weekend it's supposed to be rainy, which is fine with me. The sunshine's nice. The rain this time of year is also nice in Utah. It gets so crispy. So we'll take what we can get. Yeah, it was a really nice week. Excuse me. Nice first day of spring on Tuesday, and just doing lots of yard work and planting some seeds. Not outside yet because it's going to get cold again, but I planted some herbs and stuff indoors. That was fun. We'll wait just another minute. How is the volume on that music? Can you hear it at all? Or does it sound funky? Yeah, we're going to wait just a minute. So get settled. As always, get your area set up in a way that you can be comfortable. Yeah, Carlos Nakai. I think I sent a link to this into the Facebook group. Beautiful. It's very relaxing. So yeah, get comfy. That's right. Get in a position that you can be in for a little while. So whatever works for you, laying down, sitting in a chair, sitting on a cushion, whatever allows you to really relax and be comfortable. I know the classic meditating position is sitting cross-legged, but I know for me that's really hard. It hurts my back to sit like that. So sometimes laying down, sometimes cheating with my little seat here. Whatever my body needs. And we'll go ahead and get started, and we'll start by just settling in to this present moment. So before even closing the eyes, looking around at your space, having an awareness of where you're at. And that you're choosing to be here. And choosing to make some time for yourself. To let go of other responsibilities just for a little bit. And turning the attention to the breath, go ahead and notice the quality of the breath. Just notice what you're showing up with. Is your breath hasty or settled? No right or wrong, we're not judging, just noticing. And starting to slow and deepen the breath. And let's do a couple cleansing breaths as we do that. So inhaling deeply through the nose, filling the lungs. Holding for a moment at the top. Exhaling fully through the mouth. Don't be afraid to be noisy. And do a couple rounds of those cleansing breaths. And settling back into a natural breath. And let's do a few neck rolls. Inhaling as we tip our chin back. Exhaling as you tip your head forward. Just linking that breath and movement. And we're going nice and slow. Respect your neck, respect your limits. If you feel acute pain, we're not just trying to push through that. It's a little cracking and popping sometimes can feel good, but it's up to you if that feels helpful or not. You can change direction whenever you're ready. And just imagine as you're doing this, we're stretching, I don't want to say all, we're stretching muscles through the back. We're not just rotating our neck. Everything's connected. And if you find a tight spot, you can kind of roll around there. Going nice and slow. We're not trying to crank our way through this. We want to release our stress with kindness and gratitude for our body. Thank you, Nick. Thanks for holding my head in front of a computer screen all day. Sorry. Maybe stretching from side to side. Whatever it feels like you need. Trying to keep the breath nice and deep. Finding your way back to center and settling back into the breath. And do a body scan and just notice what you're feeling. Did that create any change or move around any energy? And if the body scan doesn't feel accessible, if it's hard to connect, then that's okay. Let that be. Just noticing where we're stuck or disconnected or blocked is a step towards getting unstuck rather than just resenting it. If you do notice what you're feeling physically, let's scan for tension. Let's do a full body scan, and I'll let you just go through on your own. You can start at your head and work your way down, or start at your feet and work your way up. But we're just looking for areas of tension, tightness. Maybe we're just saying hello. Hello, arms and elbows. Oh, I haven't noticed you all day. Thank you. So we're just going through and maybe moving any areas that we could stretch or joints that we could give some movement, some flexing to. Shoulder rolls are always good, for me anyways. Their purpose here is two parts. One is to just check in. We can get up in our head and we can get disconnected from our physical feelings, our physical body. We get caught up in things outside of us. And so just plugging back in, taking control of the breath, and then noticing can be really powerful in itself. And then an extra step of, where am I carrying my stress? Where am I gripping? And if the answer is nowhere, I feel relaxed, I feel okay, then wonderful. Enjoy that. If you find, well, now that I notice my jaw is tight, then maybe give it a rub. Or same with your shoulders and neck. So just spend a few minutes breathing and giving your body some attention. The process of asking your body where it needs attention, maybe care, can be foreign. So be patient. And taking your time to move or massage or tap on wherever you need. Oh, I love giving, if it's accessible, if you can reach, give the bottoms of your feet a little rub. Then again, give yourself some time and eventually find your way to stillness. No rush. Then again, settling back into the breath. And do a body scan. What do you notice? Did that movement create any change? And take a few breaths, just noticing and sitting with. And let's take a moment to open up the breathing space, the rib cage, the lungs, our torso. And then we're going to do a little bit of breathing and then we'll go from there. So we already moved around some parts of our body. If you're able to, then let's do just lifting the arms up. So we're stretching out the side body here on both sides, inhaling and exhaling, falling back down. If you can't do this, it's totally fine to just take some deep breaths in and out and just imagine expanding your ribs, your lungs. We're opening that space so we have a little more room for our breath work. Finding some type of twist, whatever your twist is. Inhaling to center. Exhaling into your twist. And this can just be your head. It can just be your intention. It can be your whole body. But just let the breath and the movement go together. So exhaling on the twist. Inhaling to center. Exhaling to the other side. Inhaling to center. And finding your way to center, and let's do some cat-cows while we're seated. So exhaling, arching your back, tipping your chin. Inhaling, expanding the chest, opening up. We're really opening in both directions. When we're leaning forward, we're opening our shoulder blades, the back of our body. Inhaling, opening the front. So we've moved in a couple of different directions with our torso. And finding your way to center and to stillness. And inhaling deeply, filling your lungs. Exhaling completely. And let's do some guided breath work. So we are going to inhale for a count of 3, hold, exhale for a count of 5, hold. And when we hold, it's just for 1, just for a pause. And I will walk you through this for a few rounds and then leave you on your own. So inhaling and exhaling. And then we'll begin to inhale 1, 2, 3, and hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Inhale 1, 2, 3, hold. And exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Inhale 1, 2, 3, hold. And exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Go ahead on your own. If you lose count, start over or just breathe. Settling in now to a natural breath. And we're going to continue with our breath work. But now your job is to focus on your breath. So that is the sound and the feel of your breath entering and exiting through your nose or your mouth, however you're breathing. Ideally your nose, but whatever's most comfortable. So we're focusing on the physical sensation of the breath as we inhale deeply, feeling that air going up through our nose, through our system, to our lungs. And exhaling, feeling that breath leaving. Noticing the temperature. The tempo. And when the mind wanders, which it always does, just returning back. The goal of practice is to notice when we've wandered and return back, not to never wander. So let's just have a few moments in stillness and quiet to just practice noticing our breath and re-noticing and re-noticing. And I'm going to be quiet. again, if the mind has wandered, turning your attention back to your breath with kindness and patience. And just take a moment to notice how that felt. Was it very difficult? Was it comfortable and easy? There's no right or wrong. We just want to check in. The easier it is to settle, the more grounded we probably are. The harder it is, the more we get to practice. The more we want to take care of ourselves, because we're probably struggling with something. So turning your attention now to the center of your chest, and if you're able and inclined, place your hands over your chest in the center. And now let's focus our breathing on our palms. Breathing into the palms of our hands. And exhaling, feeling that connection with our hands and our chest. And imagine a warmth. Maybe you don't have to imagine. Notice if there is a warmth, maybe between your hands and your chest. Allow yourself to feel that warmth with each inhale and exhale. It's just spreading and growing. Taking a moment to think about what you are grateful for. Run through your list or just hit one or 2 points. What are you grateful for? And notice if that changes or increases that warmth. Inhale, feeding that warmth. And bring to mind someone or some people that you care about, that you would like to share that warmth with, that you want to send gratitude towards, or maybe healing or peace. Someone that could use some warmth. And now take a moment to think of someone who you would not care to share your warmth with, someone that you're at odds with, or maybe that you just don't agree with. And take this brief moment when you're safe to do so to act opposite. Send them some care. Recognize that they're likely doing their best. Wish them well. Doesn't mean we have to agree. Just take a moment to practice that. And now bringing to mind the world as a whole, if you're willing to share that warmth and love that you've created, let it spread without limits. Bringing your attention now back to yourself and noticing what you're feeling, checking in again. Noticing the feeling, the experience where you meet the outside world, the temperature, the texture of your clothing or of a blanket or cushion or wherever you're sitting. Notice where the two meet. Maybe place your palms on your thighs or together and give a rub and just notice that connection. And that presence. And shifting your attention back to the room that you're in or the space that you're in, looking around intentionally, noticing where you are, taking a moment to thank yourself for making this time. And to notice and give attention to whatever feelings you did create, knowing that you always have the ability to. Sometimes we need to set up our circumstances to help, but we can do that. So thank you. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. To anyone that watches this later, take care. I will see you all next Friday. And I hope you are all well. Thank you, Kate. Thanks, Dad. Good night. Good night, everyone. Hello, Earth Faith. I hope everyone has a safe, enjoyable weekend with weather that's conducive to whatever you feel like doing or your environment needs. I think, like I said, we're going to get some rain, but that's not a bad thing. It'll make things greener. So we'll take it. Yes, me too. All right, everyone, take care. Be well, and I'll see you next week.